What's good? It's your boy Real Smoke, and we back with another banger. Now, before I get into this video, make sure y'all hit that like button, comment, and subscribe because it helps the channel grow. Now, a lot of people been asking me to drop this type of video because they want to have a crazy balance like me. They want to have millions. They want to have billions. They basically want to have that money on one state. So I'm going to basically show y'all how to make money on one state and some of the things that I did and some of the things that helped me out and some of the things I also wish I knew. Now, this is a question that's always asked, and a lot of people want to know, how can they make money on one state without spending their real life money? Because a lot of people don't want to buy coins. They feel like it's too much money. And I'm going to be honest, you will have to invest in yourself at some point in time. If you're not willing to invest in yourself, then you can't think that you're going to have billions and billions and billions or millions and millions of money in a crazy balance when you have to invest something. Now, if you work at the police or if you work at the hospital or if you work at the military, yes, you do make money at these jobs, but it will take you a long time to stack that amount of money to be able to get one of the cars that you might want. Now, if you somebody that just don't have the money to waste or the money to spend, then you would have to find a fraction that you actually like, such as the army or the police department and the hospital. And once you find that fraction that you like, try your best to rank up, because the farther you get within that fraction and the higher your rank goes, the more money you make every 30 minutes. And basically, once you make a good enough amount of money, you then want to invest that money into an apartment, like a medium or a large apartment. So most medium and large apartments can go from 6 million to 15 million, depending on the server. If you're in the US Lamita server, then you might be spending the max amount on apartment, which is like 30 million. So basically what you want to do is you want to stack your money up and then invest it into property. Once you invest it into property, then you want to rent it out so you can have some passive income coming in. Now, once you have that passive income coming in, you can then stack that passive income and then invest it into a car. And when you invest it into a car, then you want to try to invest into getting parts for that car. So start saving parts, start doing your tasks. And once you get enough parts that's pretty good, then you want to liquidate that car so you can make money back from that car. Now, even that method is very time consuming because it might take you months before you can rank up and make a decent amount of money. And also the amount of money you make is basically depends on how long you can stay online. So a lot of people might not be able to stay online for 3, 4, 5 hours. So that also is a factor that you might want to take into consideration as well. Now, one thing I see a lot of people doing recently is they usually get their money up in real life. And when a new server come out, they go to the new server, they buy some state coins and they buy some one state bucks from the game, and they invest that money into a mansion, and they basically keep that mansion for a couple of weeks or a couple of months and let the server get established. And then they'll sell the mansion for $300 million or $200 million. And basically they'll be up $200-300 million. So that's also a way that you can basically get your money up on this game. It's all about finding ways to invest into things that's going to make you money in the future. And property is one of those things that never go down in value. They always go up in value no matter what, because people always want a mansion. They always want an apartment. They always want something of that. So that will be a good thing to do if you have the time. Save your money up in real life. Save your money up and keep it. And when a new server come out, go straight to that new server. Go ahead and put it into the game. Buy you some one state bucks. Buy you some coins. And then buy you a mansion. Put some money into the mansion. And then just sit on it. Sit on it for a month or two until the server get established, until people start making money in the server, and then sell it. And now you got 300 mil. Now you can buy like maybe 3, 4, 5 nice cars. Now, this is the best method, in my opinion, is basically flipping and selling cars. As you see right now, I just sold this car for over 80 million, and I basically got 76 million back after taxes from the game. So one of the things that I do is I invest my money into crates, and I try to find crates that have a lot of cars, and also the crates have to be around 3 to 4K coins because I want to make my money stretch. I want to make my money basically last. I don't want to waste my money. So when I'm investing into crates, I try to be able to do the 10 spins at least 3 to 4 times. So with 18K coins, which is $100, I could basically spin a crate 4 to 3 times, and that would give me around 30 or 40 cars that I could basically flip and sell. And I'm not going to lie, most of my cars I basically won from the crates. I'm gonna basically show some of my cars on screen as this video plays out, so y'all can basically see the cars I've had and the cars I also have now. But like I was saying, when it comes to cars on Onestate and basically the crates, you have to make your money work for you. Don't try to spend a crazy amount of money. Invest a little bit at a time. Like for example, I would spend $100. That would give me 18K coins, and I will see how I can get the most out of these 18K coins. And from that, I'll get a good bit of cars. And also what I've learned is that you got to be patient. Every car will sell, but you have to be patient and have the patience to try to sell every single car, because it's been times where I had a bunch of cars that I didn't want, standard dealership cars, and I didn't want to sit there and be patient. And one day I end up selling all these cars and it came up to $63 million. So you can get a lot of money from just stacking cars. Even if they're bad cars, you can still sell it to somebody that wants a car. So never just don't sell a car. Always flip a car. Always try to give a good deal and build that name for yourself to where people know that you get inventory and they want to buy cars from you. So the best way to make money on Onestate and basically get the money that you want or the balance that you want, you have to invest into crates and you have to have some type of luck. And once you get a good car, don't play around. Sell that car for the most you can basically sell it, and then figure out how you can get this money and make it into more money. And from that, you will learn how to get your balance to 600 million or a billion. And most people that's on this game, the way they make their money is the vehicle market. Don't let people lie to you. The only way you're going to hit $1 billion on this game is if you have a lot of nice cars and you're trying to sell them for a good price, and you get that money and you stack it up and you make that money work for you. If this video was helpful, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You already know I'm rocking, man. It's your boy, Real Smoke. And also, liquidation can also be a good thing. But sometimes when you liquidate a car, the amount of parts that you put into the car is damn near the same amount of money that you pay for the car, and you're really not making nothing back. So if you're going to liquidate cars, make sure you add parts into these cars that you don't really need. For example, sometimes I might spin a crate and I might get a nice car and I might try to max that car out all red. And then once I'm done maxing that car out all red, I have a whole bunch of parts. I have a whole bunch of gold parts, a whole bunch of purple parts, and I might just put it into a random car, and then I'll liquidate that car because at that moment I don't need those parts. So be smart with what you do and try to build relationships with people that will help you get the cars that you want, because a lot of people have the cars that you want and they are willing to make a deal. You just got to know how to talk to people. But if this video was helpful, like I said, make sure y'all like and comment. Y'all already know I'm rocking, man. It's your boy Real Smoke, and I'm out.